Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Thoroughbred Action. I'm Jason Blewett, joining you from beautiful Gulfstream Park. A gorgeous Sunday, May 7th, the day after the Kentucky Derby. Let's go up and take a look at the weather and track conditions.
We start the afternoon with another picture-perfect day for horse racing weather-wise, with temperatures in the upper 70s, a fast main track, and a firm turf course. First race of the afternoon over the turf course at 1 1/16. Claimers in for a price tag of $10,000. A field of 7 went postward. The off-time choice was number 5, College Holly. And they're off. Level beginning. From the center, Publicist gets the first call. Who's that? Chick's on the outside. Zuby Zoo from down toward the inside, showing speed today, looking for money. She's going to get stuck wide on the course. College Holly comes away on the top flight. She'll land second in the run into the first turn. Up front, the leader is Publicist by a neck. Up on the outside, it's looking for money second. Backing off third is College Holly. Zuby Zoo is in tight. Had to shuffle back there. In between horses, Val Me Over. On the far outside, Who's That Chick? And Spring Spirit as last of all as they race into the backstretch after completing a quarter in 24 and 2. Up front, the leader, Publicist, and C.J. McMahon by a length and a half, looking for money is second. College Holly tucked in third toward the rail for Gaffleone. Racing fourth and up on the outside is Who's That Chick? Back fifth is Val Me Over, ahead of Spring Spirit, who starts to get underway for Zayas. And Zuby Zoo checked early and is last now through a 49 and 1 opening half mile. Less than half a mile to go. Publicist left to her own devices up front. She leads by a length and a half, almost 2 now. From the outside, it's looking for money, given the green light to try to bridge the gap second. College Holly, first race favorite, is at the inside third with 2.5 lengths to make up. From fourth, that's Who's That Chick? From the back in Spring Spirit. At the rail, it's Val Me Over, and Zuby Zoo is the trailer as they run to the top of the stretch. 3/4, 112 and 4. Up front, Publicist maintains control. Challenge is coming, is trying to get off the fences. College Holly looking for money, keeps her in. Spring Spirit is 4 wide with 3/16 to go. Publicist kept going. Publicist by 2.5. College Holly is loose and trying to get to her. Down the outside, Zuby Zoo with Spring Spirit. Publicist is almost there. Zuby Zoo launching a late attack. Val Me Over at the rail. Publicist wins. Val Me Over second in 136 and 2. Number 4, Publicist, was left alone on the top end, and when they tried to get after her, she had something in reserve and takes them all the way under jockey C.J. McMahon. For trainer Carlo Vaccarezza and owners Robert Cantino, Charles Volpe, Ronaldo Abreu, and Little Dreams Racing Stable. To the second race now at 1 mile over the main track. The start of the early pick 4. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. A field of 6. The heavy favorite on the class drop, number 3, Ecliptical My Way. And they're off. From the center, Misty Phyllis gets the first call, but here's the speedy Ecliptical My Way moving to challenge. At the inside, Motions First comes away on the top flight. They're lining up for the lead. Wild Dalton and Toother-Bell also come away on the top flight, and Southern Touch is last as they run out of the 1 mile chute. Ecliptical My Way now asserts herself to get the lead, but she leads only narrowly from Toother-Bell and Motions First at the inside. The gray Misty Phyllis settles in fourth ahead of Southern Touch in fifth, and Wild Dalton is now last of all as they pass the opening quarter. Up front, Ecliptical My Way by a length and a half over Motions First and second. Toother-Bell is third. From the inside, Southern Touch a joint fourth. Between horses, it's Misty Phyllis, and Wild Dalton is last as they went the opening quarter in a very aggressive 22 and 4. Half a mile to run in the race, and the leader, Ecliptical My Way, off the fence a bit as Motions First has rail position, but she's second as Ecliptical My Way let out a notch here, leads it by 2. Motions First will now race into the 2 path to take up the slack. From third, it's Toother-Bell. From fourth, Southern Touch. Misty Phyllis begins to get outpaced, and Wild Dalton has been last throughout through the opening half mile in 46 seconds flat. There's a 1/4 mile left to go. Ecliptical My Way has the lead. Motions First to the attack under Medina. These two well clear of the rest, led by Toother-Bell and Southern Touch. 3/16 to go. Motions First set down for the drive to try to collar Ecliptical My Way, who tries to fight on and does fight on with 1/8 of a mile to go. Motions First on the outside. Ecliptical My Way not done yet on the inside. Ecliptical My Way, Motions First, nip and tuck, neck and neck. Here's the wire. It's Motions First. Motions First gets up to win it over Ecliptical My Way second, then Toother-Bell, Misty Phyllis, Southern Touch, and Wild Dalton in 136 and 2. Number 3, Ecliptical My Way, was dueled into submission by number 1, Motions First, and these two put on a stretch show in race number 2. And number 1, Motions First, gets the better of that battle under jockey Abimael Medina for Luis Duco and owner Alan Benning. 3, Ecliptical My Way second, well clear of 6, Tutherbell, who ran third. We'll take a brief timeout. When we come back, there's great racing action, a lot of it. Don't go away.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back now for the third race on the card at 1.16 over the turf. Claimers in for a price tag of $10,000. Scratch the 2, Cape Magic, a field of 5. Betting favorites included 1, Sassy Astray, and 4, Strayana. And they're off. From between horses, Feeling Awesome gets the first call. Moving out the rail, Sassy Astray goes with her in the early stages. And here's Florida Bird. The Arkansas Invaders on the attack to make it 3 across the course. Troya is next, and Strayana settles in 5th and last as they round the first turn. From the far outside, Florida Bird wants the lead, and she'll have it, crossing over to the inside and leading by a length and a quarter. Feeling Awesome is second. Off the fence third is Sassy Astray. From 4th, that's Troya, and 5th and last is Strayana. Separated by about 4 lengths as they run to the backstretch, and up front, Florida Bird and Nikki Figueroa calling the shots out here with a 2-length lead. Sassy Astray is second as they try to back down the pace. From 3rd and down inside, Feeling Awesome. 4th is Strayana. She moves up a spot, and trailing the field is Troya. Down the backstretch they go. Up front, the leader, Florida Bird, in front 3 parts of a length here. From the outside, Sassy Astray is second. Down at the inside, Feeling Awesome third. Strayana is 4th, and Troya is 5th and last. No change in the plot as they move to the far turn. And up front, the leader is still Florida Bird, carrying the Jaiaraman colors in front by a length. Sassy Astray, the nearest pursuer, second. Strayana looming into the race now, third. She starts to move closer, only 2 lengths behind. From 4th, it's Feeling Awesome, and Troya is last as they run to the top of the stretch. Florida Bird maintains a narrow lead, but here's pressure from Sassy Astray, and they both have pressure as moving up 3 wide is Strayana. 2.5 back to Troya, 4th, then Feeling Awesome as they straighten for the drive. It's Sassy Astray who comes away with the lead. Strayana to the attack, second. Back to 3rd is Florida Bird. 1/8 of a mile to go. Gaffleone gets serious on Sassy Astray, and she maintains the clear lead. Strayana is second. 3rd is Florida Bird, but Sassy Astray home first. 2nd is Strayana. 3rd, Florida Bird. 4th, Troya, then Feeling Awesome in today's third race. The favorites run 1-2 in today's third race, with number 1, Sassy Astray, coming away with the victory under jockey Tyler Gaffleone, who's back in South Florida after riding the Kentucky Derby yesterday. Steve Claceris, the winning trainer for Richard Burnsworth and Steve Claceris. 4, Strayana second, ahead of number 6, Florida Bird. The Oaklawn Invaders settle for third. To the 4th race now at 1 mile over the main track, maidens of the special weight variety for a purse of $42,000. Scratch number 2, Cowboys Hero. Rider change on 6, Midnight on Broadway to Ramsey Zimmerman. The betting favorite, odds on, in fact, number 1, High Brazil. They're up. Battle Ready was a step slow and veered to the outside. From the far outside, Midnight on Broadway was away well, but not quicker than High Brazil as the favorite assumes the lead and works a bit off the rail as they run out of the 1-mile chute. Midnight on Broadway second. Here's Glenn's Caper at the inside third. From the outside, it's Battle Ready, and 2.5 to Prince Tito. Out of the chute they run, and Jaramillo will take hold of High Brazil and let Midnight on Broadway go on with it. So Midnight on Broadway now clears the favorite and has the lead. Here's Battle Ready on the outside to be a joint second alongside High Brazil, working ahead of Glenn's Caper, and then Prince Tito. Down the backstretch they go. It's Midnight on Broadway, leading narrowly. Here come the Pletcher runners on the outside, Battle Ready. From between them, High Brazil. And High Brazil now puts back on the lead here for Jaramillo, ahead of Battle Ready second. Midnight on Broadway third, ahead of Glenn's Caper, and Prince Tito not heard from yet as they round the far turn. Up front, the 2 principals in the wagering go on, with High Brazil to the inside of Battle Ready to the outside. And at this point, Battle Ready and High Brazil travel in lockstep, working 5 ahead of Prince Tito, who's a 3-wide third, getting around Glenn's Caper and Midnight on Broadway. 1/4 of a mile to go, shoulder to shoulder up front. It's High Brazil inside, Battle Ready on the outside. Prince Tito working home pretty nicely for Tyler Gaffleone, trying to spoil the party as they straighten for the drive. High Brazil has the lead, but Prince Tito going 2 to his 1 on the outside, and Prince Tito from so far back early has swept up to take the lead. High Brazil fired, but he's second best to Prince Tito, who wins by 2 in the end. High Brazil second, Racer Battle Ready third, ahead of Glenn's Caper in fourth, then Midnight on Broadway.
Number 1, High Brazil did too much too soon, and number 5, Prince Tito rallies from well off the speed to get the victory under jockey Tyler Gaffleone, who gets back-to-back scores. Gustavo Delgado trained the winner for Grupo 7C Racing. 1, High Brazil well clear for second, ahead of 4, Battle Ready, who ran third. We go now to race number 5, Maiden Claimers at 1 mile over the fast main track. They're in for a price tag of $12,500. Field reduced by 1. Scratch number 5, Big Hole. 7 went to the gate. The favorite was the 3, Class Dropper, Lunch Break.
And they're off. Out wide, Disco Man wins the break. Lunch Break is away with speed today. Kinani and Tiz a Golden Rocket drive it through as they run out of the chute. It will be Tiz a Golden Rocket and Medina to put ahead in front. Disco Man is on the outside with Lunch Break between horses. They work 5 ahead of Kinani, who's racing from 4th, but the top 3 tear away down inside that Salute and Serve ahead of Traffic Express, and the trailer is My What About Me. Down the backstretch they go, 3/4 of a mile to run, and up front the leader is Tiz a Golden Rocket. On the drop-in class, leads fellow class dropper Lunch Break, who races second. Disco Man is third. He's already given the wake-up call by Ruiz. He's about 4 lengths behind. He works 3.5 better than Kinane, who tries to get a move on. Rest are strung out after that. Salute and Serve, Traffic Express, and My What About Me. Field separated by at least 15 as they round the far turn. The top 2 go on with it. Tiz a Golden Rocket leads by a length. Lunch Break is second. 4 lengths back to Kinani running on third. Disco Man has called it an afternoon. Here's Traffic Express into 4th and trying to move forward for 5/16 to run. My What About Me is now out of last, and the trailer is Salute and Serve, and the leader is Tiz a Golden Rocket. Medina has Tiz a Golden Rocket 1.5 to the good off the top of the turn. Lunch Break is flat to the board second. Vasquez has Kinani running a bit now. He's trying to run on from the back with 1/8 of a mile to go. Tiz a Golden Rocket shortening up a bit on the outside, and Lunch Break second. Kinani is third. He's 2.5 lengths off the lead as Lunch Break just hit the lead. Lunch Break in deep stretch. He's driven hard, but he's in front, and Lunch Break will win it. Tiz a Golden Rocket second. Kinani third. Well clear of Traffic Express 4th in today's 5th race.
Number 3, Lunch Break, was in a full-out drive from the 3/8 pole to the wire, but gets the best of the situation in deep stretch. Gets the victory in his second start under jockey Edgar Zayas for trainer Todd Pletcher and Rapoli Racing Stable. Number 1, Tiz a Golden Rocket, was the pace setter. He had to settle for second ahead of 6, Kinane, who was third and well clear of the others. Early pick 4, $132.40. The early pick 5, $1,010.05. We'll take a brief timeout. When we come back, the late pick 5, right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm. From the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 6 on the program, the start of today's 50-cent late pick 5, maiden special weight runners. This time, these are fillies and mares, racing for a $42,000 purse. A field of 7 went postward. The public liked the Pletcher pair, number 4, Bixby Lou, and number 5, Please.
And they're off. Sandwiched between horses was Bixby Lou. From the center of the course, Pleased is away well. Bixby Lou, despite being sandwiched, is offensive-minded and challenging her stablemate for the top. She's a Gracious Lady is now landing third ahead of the Gray Floripa in 4th. Down inside, it's Queen Jill. The 2 at the back are Doritza and Funny Ghost. They run out of the chute, and up front, it's Bixby Lou and Tyler Gaffleone leading by a neck. Up on the outside, Pleased is second. She is a Gracious Lady, tucked in third. 3 back to Queen Jill in 4th, a length better than Floripa in 5th, and still far back to both Doritza and Funny Ghost. They make their way to the half-mile mark of the race, and Bixby Lou has the lead by 2 now. Pleased is second. She is a Gracious Lady is racing from third. Then back at the inside, Queen Jill 4th, and Floripa has dropped off the mark to race in 5th. And then at the back, both Duritza and Funny Ghost. Around the far turn, Gaffleone and Bixby Lou have it to win or lose. They control their own fate here and lead it now by almost a length and a half. Second is Please, but she's asked to quicken. Then back third is Queen Jill, ahead of She Is a Gracious Lady, who's getting out a bit as they move to the top of the stretch. Bixby Lou has the lead. It's Bixby Lou in front. Pleased is second. Queen Jill is third. Duritza's running on from the back for Jaramillo. And here's the stretch danger. It's Duritza down inside with an eighth of a mile to go. Here's Please to get to her stablemate, Bixby Lou. Bixby Lou colored by Please. Pletcher's 1-2. Queen Jill and Duritza outside, and She Is a Gracious Lady, but Please moves away to win it. Here's Zayas and Pleased wrapped up in the end by 4. Bixby Lou second, Queen Jill third, then Duritza, and She Is a Gracious Lady.
Bettor's right about race number 6. It was all about the Pletcher pair, with number 5, Please, coming away with the victory under Edgard Zayas for trainer Todd Pletcher. That's back-to-back scores for Pletcher and Zayas. Newtown and her stud, the winning owners of the daughter of Bernardini. 4, Bixby Lou second, 1, Queen Jill, best of the rest, Wow third. To race 7 we go now, 7th race on the turf at 7.5 furlongs. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $20,000. Field of 8 went postward. The odds-on favorite was number 1, Don't Talk Back.
And they're off. From the outside, the blonde was away well. From the inside, Don't Talk Back was off a step slow. From the outside, here's Bossarata to take the lead. Bossiata leads as the run to the first turn. From second, that's Flying Queen. Up on the outside, Bar Libre is in the second flight of runners. On 3 wide out there is Looking Cozy. Don't Talk Back improves after a step slow beginning. From the outside, it's Kabuki, then Queen's Haven, and 2.5 to the trailer. The trailer is the blonde. Around the first turn they go, and up front, the leader is Bossy Yada, and Jockey Leonel Reyes by ahead. Don't Talk Back is second. 3 wide and tugging is Looking Cozy third. Bar Libre is fourth, ahead of Flying Queen fifth. Then Kabuki Queen from 6, 2.5 to Ocean's Haven seventh, and the blonde is the trailer. 23-2 for the opening quarter speed. They race to the half-mile mark. And up front, Bossy Yada at 19-1 leads it a half a length. Don't Talk Back is second as the big favorite. Down at the inside, it's Bar Libre third. Ridden hard fourth and not responding, Looking Cozy. Kabuki gets started a 3 wide fifth. Flying Queen is next. Trying to run on from the back is Queen's Haven, and the blonde is last as they run to the top of the stretch. Less than a quarter of a mile to go now. Bossy Yada on the inside. Don't Talk Back on the outside. Don't Talk Back has a narrow lead. Off cover and trying to run on home is Bar Libre from third. She's tacking on as they straighten in. Don't Talk Back forges to a narrow lead. Bar Libre, the stretch danger on the outside second. Bossiata's back to third. The blonde with the late save for a minor reward. Here's Bar Libre getting to Don't Talk Back. Bar Libre surges to a short lead. Don't Talk Back is right back at her. Photo finish. Bar Libre or Don't Talk Back. Third was Kabuki. Fourth was the blonde in 129-3.
Don't Talk Back did not have a smooth beginning, and it certainly cost her as she gets nailed on the money by number 3, Bar Libre, in today's 7th race. Bar Libre runs exceptionally well under Raul Mena, Angel Quiros, and Horace Carokia. 1, Don't Talk Back was second ahead of the 4, Kabuki, who ran third. We go down to the 8th race on the program, the start of the late pick 3. These are veteran claiming horses at 1 mile. Price tag here is $6,250. The odds-on favorite off a big win last time, number 1, I'm Stepping It Up.
And they're off. Stumbling briefly there was Compass Stone. Good start from Mal Guapo, but from the rail, I'm Stepping It Up has established the lead already from Mal Guapo, who races in second. Favorites land 1-2. Compass Stone now runs on to be third. To his inside, Fenerbahce is outsprinted today. He's fourth. From fifth, it's the gray Hornerman. Then down inside goes Angel C off the speed. Equilibrium between horses with 7 of Jack on the outside as they run through the opening quarter. Mal Guapo and Nicky Figueroa have the lead. I'm Stepping It Up. Now turns up the pressure under Gaffleone. The favorite and the second choice are hooking up here with 5 furlongs left to race. They've opened 3 on Compass Stone, who's racing in third. 4 better than Fenerbahce. Then Angel C in Equilibrium. It's a gap of another 3 lengths back to 7 of Jack, trying to improve with Hornerman. And at the back of the field, the trailer is High Quality Prince. Around the far turn they go. Up front, the leaders continue to go at each other. Mal Guapo's in the 2 path. I'm Stepping Stepping It Up is on the rail. They're 5 ahead of a ridden Compass Stone. Angel C at the inside is improving. He just ran up to take third. From fifth, it's Fenerbahce. Then High Quality Prince. Equilibrium. 7 of Jack is last, and just in front of him is Horderman with a quarter of a mile left to go. On the outside, Mal Guapo does the better work from up the top of the stretch. I'm Stepping It Up is back to second. 4 back, High Quality Prince throwing his hatters into the ring, and it's a good run from High Quality Prince. Look out for him. Here's High Quality Prince getting to Mal Guapo, who's struggling to offer more. High Quality Prince from far back to win it, and win it going away under Jose Bautista. Mal Guapo second. I'm Stepping It Up third. Angel C, then Hornerman.
Number 1, I'm Stepping It Up, just flat out went too fast, too soon, and gets softened up in today's 8th race by Mal Guapo. Mal Guapo put him away, but could not hold off the upset-minded High Quality Prince, who gives trainer Angel Quiroz back-to-back scores. Jose Bautista was on board for the winning ride for Lion and Horses Stables. Second was the 7, Mal Guapo, ahead of the 1, I'm Stepping It Up, who ran third. We'll take a brief time out. When we come back, the late daily double, turf racing. Next, race 9, right after this.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida TRAC provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career. In show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida TRAC relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida TRAC today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
We're back now for the 9th race on the program, the first half of the all-turf late daily double, 1 mile over the turf. Starter allowance optional claiming event here. Scratch number 5 from Rhea to Riches. This was the Sunday feature. A field of 6 signed on. A wide open betting race.
And they're off. Good beginning. From the inside, Terry's Big Heart was away well, but she'll be taken in hand by Panichi as Imnaha is allowed to go after the lead. Grace's Drama comes away in the top flight. These two get acquainted. Terry's Big Heart and Artemisa, the two favorites, are together 3rd and 4th, both looking to tuck in. Then to the outside, Zippy Speed, and Bitacora has dropped over to the rail to trail the field as they run around the first turn. Grace's Drama races well out from the inner rail and leads it now by 2 over Imnaha 2nd, Artemisa 3rd. Terry's Big Heart at the inside is 4th, tucked in nicely, only 3.5 lengths behind. Then it's Zippy Speed and Bitacora. Opening quarter, very casual here, 25 seconds flat. Down the backstretch they go, and at 14-1, it's jockey Nikki Figueroa with Grace's Drama on a 2.5 length lead. Imnaha is 2nd, Artemisa is 3rd, Terry's Big Heart is 4th. She's dropped off the market just a touch, but she's not been asked for her best through a 49 3/2 mile. Zippy Speed is 2nd last, and Bitacora is last in range. All the horses in with a chance here as they swing to the far turn. Artemisa is the one getting the first run, and here she goes. Artemisa and Gaffleone on the attack to try to get to Grace's Drama, who holds the lead. From 3rd and Asta Quick and Imnaha. Now Terry's Big Heart has been given the wake-up call, but she doesn't seem to be responding all that authoritatively. Zippy Speed on her outside, then Bitacora as they straighten for the drive. Here's the run from Artemisa, and Artemisa strides to a narrow lead. Grace's Drama back for more 2nd. Bitacora with the late say. Zippy Speed on the stand side. Terry's Big Heart between horses. Artemisa has the lead. Bitacora rolling home, but they come to the wire. It's close. Wow, Bitacora and Alvarado Jr. made up a ton of ground in the last 20 yards. Too close to call on 136 4.
Strong handling from jockey Tyler Gaffleone gets him his 3rd winner of the afternoon, this time aboard number 3, Artemisa, for Antonio Sano and Vicente Stella Stables. Number 6, Bitacora, flew home and might have been the best horse, while 2nd, ahead of number 2, Grace's Drama, who ran 3rd. To the 10th and final race we go, the Sunday finale on turf at 1 mile, an allowance optional claiming event. Scratch number 7, Charlie Mops, a field of 10. The off-time choice was number 5, Tropicat.
And runners away. From the center, Starship Frontier begins nicely. There goes Cantoon on the outside with Croy between horses. Moving in from the top shelf, both Collective Wisdom and Pasta Giovanni as they race to the first turn. Collective Wisdom is now a bit wide and trying to take the lead from Cantoon, who's alongside. These two in lockstep, working two better than Pasta Giovanni. Then comes Croy. Moving up on Croy's outside is Tropicat to race about 6 lengths off the breakaway leader. 3 wide out there goes zipping from behind the speed Starship Frontier. Then it's a length back to front loaded ahead of Ian Smith with Mr. Pinocchio. They race down the backstretch. Collective Wisdom and C.J. McMahon loose on the lead. They've opened a 4-length lead now. Cantoon second through a 23-4 opening quarter. Pasta Giovanni is third now from fourth. It's Tropicat outside and zipping. Croy is at the rail. Starship Frontier between horses, a length and a half back to Mr. Pinocchio. Then Ian Smith and front loaded. Less than half a mile away, and they swing to the far turn. Collective Wisdom has bumped the margin to 6 now. Cantoon second. Third is outside Tropicat. From fourth, it's Pasta Giovanni. Then it's zipping from fifth, followed by Croy and Starship Frontier. But somebody better hurry up, as Collective Wisdom is still clear. Collective Wisdom off the top of the turn on a 3-length lead. Tropicat now begins to get to him. Cantoon's at the rail. Back fourth. It's back to the inside, and Pasta Giovanni. Final furlong. Here's Tropicat to take the lead. Collective Wisdom is back to second. Nix is 1-2. It's Tropicat and Panici to win it. Collective Wisdom second. Cantoon third. Up fourth, Croy. Fifth, Pasta Giovanni in 1:34-2.
Ralph Nix runs 1-2 in the Sunday finale. Number 5, Tropicat, rallies down the center of the course to get the money under Luca Panici, Russellwood Farm. Ralph Nix completes his own exactas. Number 10, Collective Wisdom, finished second in a huge effort ahead of the 9, Cantoon, who ran third. The late pick 5 today hit for $1,978.60. 20-cent Rainbow 6, $1,628.76. That triggers a Wednesday carryover of $101,699.80.
And thanks for joining us here on Thoroughbred Action. We are dark at Gulfstream Park Monday and Tuesday. We're back at it this coming Wednesday with the first race post of 1:15 p.m. Have a great night.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired. Oh, my aching back.